Hey guys, Hollie Dunaway here, four-time world boxing champion, and today I wanted to kind of enlighten you on the day of a life of a professional boxer. So, usually professional boxers train 2 or 3 times a day, and you even sometimes have like 3 separate running coaches for like your morning running and your afternoon boxing, and then your nighttime conditioning coach. So like usually you start in the morning time, you're going to alternate between distance and sprints. So the distance, that's going to get your endurance together and help you kind of control your breathing. And then the sprints, that's going to build your lung capacity up and, also like work on your explosive power. And so like my favorite was, I liked having like somebody that was almost as fast as me, or maybe even a little faster, to like do sprints with, and we would race, and that would make it kind of fun. Or sometimes I would go to like a softball field, and I'd sit on like home base, and I would imagine that I'm knocking this ball all the way to the back fence, and I got to run like my entire baseball career depends on it, and then sometimes I would like have a running coach or just a friend to run with on doing distance, and I really appreciated having somebody to run with. It just passed the time by, and it like the breathing kind of it kept my breathing slow if I had somebody to talk to. So then in the afternoon, you do your boxing training. You usually go home, kind of eat something. Me, I was the smallest world champion in boxing, so eating wasn't really like a part of my life. Maybe just meat, Now I don't even eat meat. I would have been so lost. But back then, I would just eat something light, and then maybe even take a nap. And then I'd get back to the gym in the afternoon, go to the boxing gym. And you got to get there, get dressed out, wrap your hands, or have someone wrap your hands, lace your boxing shoes up, just kind of get loose and get some blood flowing so you don't get injuries. And most fighters, they start with shadow boxing, do a little bit of, just kind of some no impact, getting the blood flowing. So, so in the boxing gym, your hands are usually wrapped or you got gloves on, and your trainer kind of acts as a set of hands, for the whole day. They're like wiping your sweat, wiping your snot, squeezing water into your mouth for you. They're tying your shoes when they come undone, and rubbing Vaseline on you, and rubbing out muscle cramps if you get a Charlie horse or something. So you really learn how to like become a team with your team. And hitting the mitts is usually like you know what, I'm gonna do a little bit of working out while I'm here. Let's do some lunges. So like hitting the mitts is usually like an everyday part of like working out. And the mitts are fun because they're interactive. And whenever you hit one really, just perfect, then it makes this like loud echoing pop sound, So it lets you know that you hit it right, and lets the whole gym know. But at the same time, they're still forcing you to kind of move your head, and you don't really have a fear of getting hit, whenever your trainer's holding mitts for you, because even though they got you moving, the trainer's not trying to smack you in the head with a hard mitt. You can get cut open doing that. So, it kind of takes away the fear of getting hit. Whereas sparring, you have a lot of fear of getting hit. So you're going to hesitate a lot more, and you're going to load up on a lot more punches, especially if you got hit kind of hard with a punch. So mitts are really fun, and you just got to get into kind of a rhythm with your trainer. The heavy bag, on the other hand, is, the heavy bag's good for working on, really sitting down and your power. It reminds me of a treadmill a little bit, because it's like kind of boring and monotonous, but it's beneficial. Anyway, you get to like create things in your head, like different punch combinations, and then execute them, and that's really similar to the fight. But I get easily bored. Let me do some side. I get easily bored, so I like the double in bag. The double in bag, it's like this. It's like a ball with a bungee cord on the top and the bottom of it. And whenever you punch it, it comes back at you. So you gotta, you know, move your head after you punch it, and you gotta find, like, you gotta time it at the exact right angle. But I think everybody loves the speed bag, right? The speed bag it's pretty easy as far as like compared to other boxing workouts, not being like a cardio workout. I guess it works on keeping your hands up for a long period of time and the conditioning of that. But speed bags, you know, I guess if I was going to give like one sentence to help you hit the speed bag a little bit better, it would be, after you hit it, get your hand back up immediately. You know, that way you're already there to hit it again. So you kind of hit it with this part, hit it, and then immediately get your hand back up. So boom, it should be an immediate thing. Even if you're gonna like hit it every other time, you're gonna hit it and then just wait. Hit it again, get it right back up there every time. So it works on your hand-eye coordination and your timing, and it's one of those things like, if you believe you'll land, you will. Just like in the ring. So like on conditioning, we do a lot of power building stuff. So for example, we'll use like resistance bands, and we'll do boxing movements. So you'll put the resistance band behind you, hang on to it, and you'll do, you know, punches, but holding a resistance band, you know. And then also you'll throw like you'll get a big medicine ball, you know, and just hold it right here, and you'll throw it into a wall or throw it to a person, and you know, it's kind of the same muscle groups that you use to throw a punch. So we also did like a lot of plyometric exercises and everything. So you really don't want to like lift weights, it's just frog hops. You really don't want to lift weights as a boxer because you need that joint flexibility. You need to be able to like stretch that joint out of its socket and give yourself a couple extra couple extra inches of reach, you know. And also it not being stiff helps you to like not telegraph punches, you know. If you're like right here and you're stiff, whenever you get ready to throw the punch, you're gonna have to like stop, and you know, whereas if you just kind of like stay loose and you know, you can just like just explode off of it without telegraphing anything. So all right, so yeah, 3 workouts a day, that's nothing, right? The life of a pro boxer isn't so bad. All right guys, catch me again on my YouTube channel or holliedunaway.com. All right, see you tomorrow.